Hello, Aaron here, Simon Says Farms, and I had to make a quick video because I see a lot of stupid things on the internet about trying to keep your chickens warm in the winter. Here are some of my silkies, right? Ice on the ground, snow on the ground. It's probably 10 degrees out here in New England. They're perfectly happy chickens. They actually kind of like it. They come out here and they peck at the snow. They drink it. They're perfectly happy. I'll show you a couple others. If you look right in there, that's how they get in and out of the chicken coop. So they can go inside, get out of the cold wind if they wanted to, and go inside. So in the winter, I'll normally keep this door closed, but because the sun is so bright today, see that sun back there, somewhere back there, right, so bright, I'm actually gonna open the doors for them because they will bathe in the sun, even though it's only 10 degrees out. They will bathe in the sun and they'll love it. It's not windy at all today. If it was windy, I'd keep the doors closed to lock them in. Now, up in the top of our coop, I'm gonna try to get it right in there. See that? All the way across. That vent, all the way across the whole coop right in here is open, and it's done, it was designed that way on purpose. So up here, in there, it's wide open to let air come through so you don't get that big ammonia stinky poop smell in here in the summer. Now what I could do, and I've done it before, is I'll take a handful of hay and I'll shove the hay into all these vents going all the way down the side of the coop here, all the way down, to basically tighten up the coop for the winter. I haven't had to do that in a while because the sun heats it up in here and it stays pretty darn warm for them. Right, they're happy chickens. Bunch of happy chickens. Let me go see if I've got more on the other side. So if you notice, most of my chickens stay off the ground because they don't want to be near their door. Their door is open and it's breezy down there, see? But they're going in and out. So here are my silkies again. I think I have a broody over here. Right, let's move her out of the way. Let's move you, sorry, we don't want any babies. There's a little baby egg. Right? And we use the deep litter method. So yes, some of this is poop, who cares? A lot of it is just dirt and old pine shaving. So we clean it out and we bring in new, that's my plug. I had an automated door, but this is just, they bathe in it and they fluff around and they love it. So here, I'll show you something real quick. This is our automated door. The box gets connected to power. I'm not using it right now, but it gets connected to power, and it has a little string here that connects to the door, and it's a pulley, and it's got a timer built into it. So basically what it does is it drops my door down so they can't get out, and then in the morning it raises the door up, and then at night it closes the door down. All on a timer, all automated. Unfortunately, my string didn't break. My string is still good. I just don't have it plugged in right now. But it's a very cool device, so you don't have to come out every morning and do it yourself. It just raises the door, they go out, and it lowers it, and they come in. Very cool setup. I gotta get it fixed. Okay, this is not a real happy chicken. She doesn't really like me holding her right now. But I wanted to show you, see if I can get underneath her feathers. Way under here. Calm down. And way under there. If you could see it. Aha, right there. In there, there's basically fur under her Okay, you don't want to be on video. You're not a YouTube fan. She didn't like that. She didn't like being on video, but if you could see, they have, after molting, they have the warm coat. They have the feathers, they don't need heat. I do close all the windows in the coop, are closed up for the winter to keep it a little warm in here, and they're single pane windows. They were done that way on purpose, so they almost act like a greenhouse in the winter to warm itself right up. But today we're gonna leave the windows open. They get a lot of sun coming in, and they'll start sunbathing. They'll fluff around in their little dirt in their bottom because it's the deep litter method, which works like a little compost pile, heats up the floor, and they actually go curl up in the corners together Even when they're older, you'll get 4 or 5 of them laying in the corner, staying nice and warm. We've never had a problem with cold here. And we've gotten -10, -15 here in New England at the coldest, and they do perfectly fine. And we've got about 100 birds. So that's it. I wouldn't spend the money on heat. It's too risky. You could burn your birds. You could burn your chicken coop down. It's just not worth it. If you got any questions, let us know. Please subscribe and follow. One last thing I wanted to mention was to keep your chickens warm, you gotta feed them. The natural, biological, process of them eating food is what keeps them warm. Just like cows and goats, the more you feed them in the winter, their body keeps them warm. So definitely subscribe, follow. Hope you'd enjoy. Keep your chickens fed and watered, and they'll be perfectly fine through the winter.